The search for a missing toddler became an investigation into the tragic death of Evelyn Mae Boswell.
During the search, investigators discovered human remains believed to be those 15-month-old girl.
Evelyn. Evelyn, what happened to her? It's a story full of deception and lies.
The reason I didn't report it or anything is because I knew the person who had to.
Is Evelyn's mother telling the whole truth?
Every time we talk to her, the story changes. I'm serious when I say that every single time.
One of Sullivan County's biggest mysteries.
I pray that I never see another case like this come true.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Kwan. I've been covering this story since the very beginning, alongside my colleagues here at News 5 WCYB. It's a story that captured national attention, people offering their hopes and their prayers. But ultimately, this is a story of innocence lost and the unanswered question, what happened to this beautiful baby girl? It all starts here, Sullivan County, Tennessee.
Sullivan County is a population of approximately 158,000. It's made up of three cities: Kingsport, Bristol, Bluff City.
Joey Strickler is the captain over the Criminal Investigations Division. He spent 30 years at the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, but he didn't know that a phone call was about to change his life. On February 18th, a call was made to the Department of Children's Services.
We were notified of a missing child. Immediately after the Department of Children's Services, their investigators contacted the sheriff's office. Immediately, our investigators went with them to try to find the child.
That child was Evelyn Mae Boswell, a 15-month-old baby girl with blue eyes and wispy blonde hair. Evelyn. Hi.
Family member had said that they had seen the child in a while and was inquiring about it and didn't think something was right.
When you first heard this, was it alarming to you?
To be honest with you, no. We sometimes get a missing child report that it could be something as simple as an aunt or an uncle, or maybe the father has a child, and within just a short amount of time, the case is cleared because mama shows up with the child, daddy, a grandparent, a friend. It's not as what we were going to expect to happen.
What happened was a mystery that was about to spiral out of control. Captain Andy Siebel, the public information officer, was first to relay information that the department needed help locating the missing child.
Right now, we're not sure her exact location. It could be anywhere from what we know.
Evelyn was described as last seen wearing a pink bow, pink tracksuit, and matching pink shoes. The family member who reported her missing hadn't seen her since December, almost 2 months before she was reported missing to police.
Through the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the FBI, the TBI came in and we set up all the protocol for an Amber Alert, and we immediately sent it out.
December. Right now, with breaking news, an Amber Alert issued out of Sullivan County.
The search for Evelyn Boswell continues today. The 15-month-old is still missing.
The case quickly gained media attention. But where was Evelyn? And why did someone wait 2 months to report her missing? Captain Strickler also wanted to know.
So we were already behind the eight ball. We didn't know what we had at that time.
What they had was questions, especially for Evelyn's mother, Megan Boswell.
And I would say the mother is probably first.
Absolutely. In any case like this, we would be going to the parents first to find out, to ask the questions why.
Evelyn's mother, Megan Boswell, is 19 years old. She grew up here on Muddy Creek Road in Blountville. Megan became pregnant with Evelyn at a young age. Evelyn's father, Ethan Perry, joined the military before Evelyn was born. He's stationed in Louisiana. Perry has remained silent about her disappearance, and there isn't much known about the relationship between Perry and Megan, where it began and where it ended. Megan's life has been chaotic from the start. Police show her parents have been in and out of jail.
Yes, some of the Boswells have been known too long.
Tommy Boswell and Angela Boswell gave birth to Megan in 2001. In November 2018, Megan gave birth to her only child, Evelyn, who is now at the center of this universe. On February 21st, just 2 days after Evelyn was reported missing, Megan was seen leaving juvenile court in Bristol. Because she was a minor, the reason for that court appearance is sealed.
Finding Evelyn is our main concern and our top priority this time.
That same day, Sullivan County Sheriff Jeff Cassidy addressed the media, saying they needed help locating the stolen gray BMW.
This vehicle with the occupants is a gray 2007 BMW with Tennessee tag 3M96W9. I am personally donating $1,000 for award for any information that results in the state of the country, and would like to solicit other community members, anybody from the nation, to attach themselves with me to aid in bringing sweet Evelyn home.
At the same time, the sheriff of Sullivan County spoke with the public about Evelyn's disappearance. Megan Boswell was having her own news conference with WCYB.
I just want her back. Yes, my child.
Megan had an answer why she would wait so long to report her little girl missing.
Well, the reason I didn't report it or anything is because I knew the person who had her, and I didn't want them to run away with her. As soon as they thought anything was going on, they just kind of vanished.
But who was the person she dropped her off with? Those questions she wasn't answering.
They should just bring her back. They obviously know like what's going on, like they need to bring her back home.
Megan explained that she was scared that if she tried to get her daughter back, the person who had her would vanish.
I just want her back. That's all I can think about. Just get her.
She pleaded with the public to bring her child back and admitted she would have handled the situation a bit differently. To do it all over again.
Yeah, I probably called her today. I should have. But I just didn't want them to run with her.
Now the search was on. Evelyn was still missing, and so was that mysterious gray BMW. Who was driving that vehicle, and why did police want to speak with them?
With that one goal, we wanted Evelyn back. We wanted Evelyn safe.
The Sullivan County Sheriff's Office wasn't any closer to an answer on where baby Evelyn was. Thousands of tips began to come through the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation hotline.
We would send our officers to those locations. We would send investigators. If it was somebody in New Mexico or Colorado or California, we would call the agencies there and they would send somebody out to help us. So this case, in effect, it affected the whole nation.
It wasn't long, though, before that gray BMW was located more than 2 hours away in North Carolina.
We found out that the vehicle was in Wilkes County, North Carolina. It was stopped by the local law enforcement agencies there.
Inside the vehicle was Angela Boswell. Angela is Megan Boswell's mother, the grandmother of baby Evelyn. Her boyfriend at the time, William, was also in the car. Both were charged with theft over $2,500.
We wanted the car one, again, hold on to that thread of hope that that Evelyn was going to be with Angela and William. Or could there be forensic evidence in that vehicle?
But little Evelyn was not in that vehicle, and the sheriff's office still had no clue on where she could be.
We all, I guess, had the dream and hope of that baby, Evelyn, running to one of us.
Angela and William appeared in court in Wilkes County. Angela told the judge she wanted to return home and look for her granddaughter. McLeod said he had no idea the car wasn't paid for. While those two were preparing to be extradited back to Tennessee, the sheriff's office was continuing to receive hundreds of tips a day.
There is nobody that wanted Evelyn back safe than the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office and the TBI and the FBI.
While police investigated those leads, the public was doing their own investigating. Social media took off with rumors about the Boswell family and where Evelyn could be.
This started rolling. It was just like a snowball rolling down a hill. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Evelyn's mother was still a person of interest, kept in close contact with the police. On February 25th, she was seen leaving the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office a week after baby Evelyn was reported missing.
It just was.
This time, she was more forthcoming with information.
Well, they were like, "Oh, you can't talk about the case." Like, my child, I just really don't care at this point.
Megan addressed the social media rumors, saying she didn't care that people assumed she had something to do with Evelyn's disappearance.
It depends on if you talk to somebody who actually knows me. If you're talking to somebody on the internet who lives 500 miles away and is just trying to speculate on it. So you talk to anybody who actually knows me, they know that I would never hurt Evelyn or do anything like that.
So why not take a polygraph test and clear your name? Her answer was she couldn't.
I am pregnant, so don't give me a polygraph. Due to policy, if you're pregnant, they cannot give you one.
Megan also urged the public to continue searching.
$56,000 in reward money, nobody gives a about getting them in trouble. We all just want the baby back. Like, I promise you, TBI does not care. Nobody cares. It's just getting the baby back.
But that would be the last time Megan would speak freely to the media. That night, Megan was booked into the Sullivan County Jail for false arresting.
In this case, we were immediately met with Megan with deception and with lies.
Captain Strickland says Megan wasn't helping their investigation at all.
She was sending us on the proverbial wild goose chase. It was like we were taking, one step forward and two steps back.
How frustrating is that in a case this big to have so many lies that you're being told?
We were so far behind because of the way that it all transpired. We can say that Evelyn went missing in around sometime in December. It was reported February the 18th. So we're already behind the eight ball, which is within itself frustrating.
Sheriff Cassidy once again addressed the media, pleading for anyone with information to come forward.
Anyone with relevant information concerning Evelyn's whereabouts are asked to call 1-800-TBI-5.
The sheriff also touched on the statements Megan made to WCYB concerning why she wouldn't take a polygraph test.
She was never asked to meet us for any polygraph. We don't actually have a polygraph examiner. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation does polygraphing. We never set up any type of interview for her. And the pregnant statements, I'll have to leave that to her. That's information she released to you. Of course, if being medical, there's HIPAA violations that we have to look into.
But a check of the Sullivan County jail records revealed that Megan was not telling the truth about her new baby. When Megan was booked into jail, the number of pregnant inmates did not change. The search continues for Evelyn Boswell, who hadn't been seen by certain family members since December. Police ran down multiple leads that came from Evelyn's mother.
So every time she would tell us something, we would run it down. Because that's what our desire was. We wanted to get Evelyn back home safe.
Investigators were still holding on to hope that Evelyn would be found alive and well.
We all, I guess, had a dream and hope of that baby, Evelyn, running the world.
Angela Boswell and her boyfriend William were still in the Sullivan County Jail. Angela finally bonded out court order that she must wear an ankle monitor. not ready to answer questions. Days later, William also called it out of jail, keeping his silence on what happened. Finally, after days of breaking the case,
Breaking tonight, the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office says they have found human remains believed to be those of missing 15-month-old Evelyn Boswell.
heartbreaking news that the little girl who stole the hearts of thousands is finally found.
It's just like we adopted her and we wanted we just wanted to be, we all wanted to be her sake, take her to keep her as well. And, it's absolutely, these type of cases will destroy you.
Her body surrounded by her toys and diapers.
Just to know, and you're human enough to think about things, what she went through, maybe the totality of the circumstances is enough to emotionally just destroy something.
Evelyn was found here on the Boswell family compound. Her body was found in a small shed belonging to Tommy Boswell Sr., the same man who reported her missing to police. The discovery brought a sad and grim ending to a 17-day-long search. So what happens next?
It's not.
Thousands wanting justice for Evelyn. The discovery of Evelyn's body brought a sad and heartbreaking end to a nationwide search. Captain Joey Stricker says cases like these stick with you for the rest of your life.
Those things you don't forget. Those are they are forever in place, heart in your mind. And you can't forget it.
Evelyn would never see her first day of school. She would never get to explore the world. But she would also never know fear or sadness.
I think before it was relief knowing that for me that Evelyn was not in harm's way and that she wasn't hurt and she wasn't in danger no more. So there was a relief tonight.
Relief also came to thousands of complete strangers who brought toys and gifts for a little girl they never knew but still loved.
I'm heartbroken. I'm trying not to cry now. It's horrible.
Megan Boswell now has a court-appointed attorney, Brad Sproles. She's appeared in court for her false report charge.
At the bond hearing in March, court and I believe that the court will make additional charges on that.
Sproles was right. In May, Megan was charged with 10 more counts of filing a false report, but no charges have been handed down in Evelyn's death. It's not over for the detectives at the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office. If anything, it's now the beginning.
There is nobody from in this nation, from one coast to the other, that wants to see justice for Evelyn more than we do. We're going to do everything we possibly can to make that happen. But it's going to take a while.
While the ending of this story is unclear, what is clear is investigators are vowing to fight for answers for little Evelyn.
We stand for those that can no longer stand. We are the voice of those that can no longer talk. So we have that moral responsibility to do everything we possibly can do, everything, to make sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, and that when we get ready to formulate a plan and take that next step.
Be sure to stay with us as we learn the latest details in this ongoing investigation. For News 5, I'm Kristen Korn.